everybody. Welcome to Moving Forward with Audrye Now. I am doing this live on today's Thursday, July, I think it's the 24th. Let's verify. Yes, Jueves Julio 2024. And I'm going to do my best to actually release it today so you get it when I'm doing it. As I said, I am still learning this stuff, the technology. So, let us begin with breathing attunement. Breathe. We're going to do a breathing that will help you get heart centered rather than decentered or only head centered. That's part of what we need. I am still releasing judgment. So if you think I am completely judgment free, it's a journey for me. Um, so sit comfortably. You could stand, but I recommend sitting. You could even lie down. Take off your shoes if you can. If you're watching a child or you're cooking something on the stove or you're cutting something or anything like that, or you're driving a vehicle, then obviously pay attention to that. Because if you're doing this, you're going to be fully into this. So allow yourself to watch this and really focus on it when you can fully focus on this, because this will help you center and lift and move forward. That's what we're about. So breathe gently into your heart. Hold and slowly release. Let go. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. And now you can continue breathing at your own pace. Definitely put your hand on your heart. I forgot to tell you that. That'll focus your energy right there and allow your heart center to open, to allow yourself to be more in your loving space. We all have that. And in moving through some of the shift, reset, whatever you want to call, bottleneck, what our species is going through, definitely if you're born in the United States, which I am, and if you love what that country is meant to be, which I do, and I am not allowed on this podcast, the guys say I am not allowed to discuss politics, which is why I'm quiet about it. I am teaching you, if you choose to learn, and I recommend that you do so, how to uplift your frequency, be centered, harmonious, and move forward, and how to release rage, anger, resentment, sadness, overwhelm, all of that. It's not about ignoring any of that ever. That can destroy you. That is not what you want to do. Nor is it to hold on to anger. I know people who, in my personal opinion, died because that's what they did. Not a recommendation. So do that breathing attunement. You could take even longer. Do not speed up the breathing. If anything, take it even longer inhale, a little bit longer retain, and even a little bit longer exhale. Do it at the pace we just did. Practice daily. And then as you can do it more and more, you breathe in white light. Breathe in whatever you want to call it, the highest frequency vibration. Just say it and allow it. You don't have to measure it. This is not a math class. And allow it to be. You're going to use, you remember the word trust, Trust, trust. Trust that your higher self, it is connected to all, we're all connected to all that is. Everyone, even people that act like barf. They've just forgotten, squished it, gotten stuck in negative ego. You don't have to. It is not required. And no one needs to say, do I realize some of what's happening? Yes, I do. That's why I'm doing the podcast, to help bring the light that we all are and enhance that. So it's more of what we live in, with, and about. That is certainly my preference. Now, there are beings on this planet who want to destroy. I'm not that. There are beings on this planet who want to evolve and grow. There are beings on this planet who love the earth. There are beings on this planet who do not. There are beings on this planet who love Homo sapiens sapiens. There are beings who could care less. There are beings on this planet who choose to evolve to human galactica or Homo galactica. Homo meaning human, Homo sapiens. Universalis. I'm that. The galactica, the universalis. I've done Homo sapiens sapien. It's very nice. I, I choose to be beyond. I think I'm born beyond. I'm not even sure. I mean, who was I watching? I forgot who it was on Gaia television was saying there are three kinds of souls: the earthbound, the interplanetary, and the angelic. I think I'm interplanetary. I know I'm earth. That's I'm here. And I still need to eat and drink, and I don't do alcohol. I didn't mean alcohol. I drink water and pipa. That's the water from the coconut. And I make chocolatey stuff, and I make juices, and I make smoothies. I make stuff. And yes, I make it from as organic and raw as I possibly can. And you can do it also. So if anyone says it's too hard, you know I'm going to laugh at you. Or I'll do my best not to laugh. That's cruel and mean and inconsiderate. I will really look at what's hard for you. You might be living in an area where you can't get stuff. I'm in the tropics. I can get this. It's still expensive. Surprise, surprise. But we make choices in life. Who do you choose to be? What kind of life do you choose? It's up to you, to help create that. For me, living healthfully is important. I have two planets in the sixth house, and they're Virgo planets. My only Virgo, my moon, and my Neptune. Okay? So I am into health and wellness on a major level, spiritually, mentally, physically, energetically, into the whole 9 yards. So do your part for you. And find people online, in person, however you do it, that are doing this. And it's fun. It isn't boring. And our food, the food I make, is amazing. I know people that after they got to know me, they changed the way they eat. And they look better, they're healthier, they're more energized. And yes, some of these are men. And they're very pleased about it. So don't think, oh my God, you can't do it. Please, please evolve. So now part of what we benefit from in evolving, and I am going to speak about this show, is about the diversity of who we are. And then these are my opinions, okay? That we need to start having diversity everywhere. I look at a lot of podcasts. Um, I'm in Costa Rica. I don't yet read Spanish the way I read English. And although I had cataract surgery, it is extremely hard for me to read books unless they're large print. And I was only able to get that in the United States. So, as much as I love to read, and I love to read, I've written 4 books so far, 4, and 3 courses. I definitely love to read. It's hard for me. No, let me not say it's hard. It can be a challenge. And if I can't see the letters and I even have glasses, it's what I call a PITA, pain in the assets. And oh, if my hair looks different, I had it trimmed finally by the wonderful Brenda in Cochlear. And let me say, I am so sorry that Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away. I don't know what beach he was at in Cochlear where the undertow pulled him. I don't go out deep when I go to the beach. I'm not a great swimmer yet. So I just piddle around in the water and observe and grow and evolve. So I am so, so, so sorry that happened. And may his spirit is free. Okay, blessings. So I had my hair trimmed because it was too long. And it's still finding out it's going to curl. But that's why I look a little different, because I did get my hair trimmed and recolored it. So, our affirmation for today is I continually release judgment. I continually release judgment till I am fully free. When I am fully free, I keep evolving in the freedom. I release, transmute, transform judgment on myself, on you, on the universe, on people I would prefer were not on the planet at the moment. Okay, but that's not my call. And I do know if everyone who's here, we have a reason and there's a way to grow from all of it. Even what looks like barf. There are lessons. Although I am not allowed by the guides and I am listening to discuss politics on this podcast, I did post something else in another way. So, if we're here, we have some participation in everything that's happening, no matter who you voted for, didn't vote, sat on your butt, got out, whatever. We all are participants. That's why we're here. And if you're hearing this out of my mouth, and if you know of anything going on the planet, you are a participant. We all are participants. That's part of this whole quantum entanglement business, which is even before that, everything is connected. It always has been. The ages, the times, the yugas, all of it. And we're completing the Kali Yuga, which is the yuck one, and moving into the more positive one. There's a period of time we have to shift. So I'm going to show you things I consider to be beautiful. And yes, I'm the one, the artist. I don't know how these happen this way. I just go lift my frequency, and I usually use the lifting process, which I'll do in my next, I do it regularly. I'll do it in my next podcast. Look at this one. Look. This is paint on a rock with crystals. And yes, you can have this for yourself. Email me, call me. And on the email, in the subject line, write podcast. Or else I may not see it, because I do not look all the time. I do not. And am I going to look at every single one? Not likely. And if I don't know who you are and it's an email address I don't know, whether I look at it or not is a moot point. So definitely be in touch with me. And I'll give out my phone number. If the guides say yes, if they go meh, 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 then I'm not. And I literally listen to that and follow that. So these are frequency stones. And for the moment, I'm not painting anymore. I have little ones about so big. I have some about so big. And I have a big, big, big one that I can't lift. Um, and they're all available. And they will help shift your frequency. They are beautiful to look at. They're wonderful to hold. I can't lift the big one, so I'm not the one holding that. They help change the vibration and energy in your environment. They help center and ground you, which is important these days. They also help uplift your frequency and change the vibration of your brain. This is important now. They can help you shift to another timeline because you focus on the beauty and you move from nah, 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 to something higher and allow it to happen. This is one of my new paintings. Can you see it? This is me. This is one of my cardboard paintings. It's about 2 feet by 1.5 feet. And on the other side is this one. You can order these. And yes, you can have cardboard last for decades, decades if you take care of it properly. So I am your ecological artist and psychic and healer. So what we are going to talk about today is, I had notes. I want them here because I had certain people's names. I look at a lot of podcasts. I look at spiritual podcasts. I look at metaphysical podcasts. I look about, intergalactic podcasts. I look at a lot of stuff. I don't look at violence. I'm not into that. If I want violence, just listen to the news. Nope. That's not my thing. And I have experienced violence. I saw violence when I was a child. I did not like it. I have been hit. I have been punched. Not a fan. Had to heal. Did so. So violence begets violence on the whole. Violence does not give an answer. And this whole nonsense that the fittest survive. No, that was a misnomer. That is not the case. The way to thrive is to cooperate in a loving way and be a trustworthy person and bring trustworthiness stuff to the world. Bring love. That's why we were breathing from the heart, because that is the organ that also has a brain in it, stronger than the brain in your head and stronger than the brain in your gut. And when we are more of us doing that, a minimum of, I'd say, 8 to 10,000 people on the planet, we become the shift fulcrum where that becomes more readily available to others. Does that mean everybody all of a sudden, boink, becomes loving? I wish. It becomes more readily available. Do your part. Can you get angry? Yes. Do the protective prayer. Go look on my website. I have said it many times. Audrye Now, AudryeNow.com. Print it out. Write it out. I used to send out copies of it. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not. And some of the people, let me find where I stashed my glasses. I think I have it over there. All right, let me see if I can reach that because I cannot get it from here. All right, this is, hold on. All right, this is not how I want to do this. I apologize. I'm getting up and moving, and no, I don't know how to edit. Yet, on this. So hopefully they're in here. Otherwise, I'll have to do this without glasses, which is not my choice. Nope, here they are. So when you're on podcasts and the leaders are almost all white, and I'm a white woman, or what's called a white woman, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. Or the people that are leading certain movements, if most of them are men. No, we need a blend of all of what we are, black women, brown women, beige women, and yes, there is a difference. Biracial, mixed race is different than only one. If somebody is barely beige, they are not black. I know people, there can be pushback. Frankly, I don't care. Look in the mirror. If you're beige, you're mixed somewhere. That is not a crime. That's just a what's so. That's all it is. There are great white people. Look at Greg Braden. I mean, could you be any more of an amazing human being than that man? I mean, really. There are amazing black people. Oh my God, amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, let me give you a few names. So, some of my favorite women that you would know, not my personal friends yet, who really are teaching, is a woman named Regina Meredith. She has a show on Gaia and she's led events. She's female, she's white, she's amazing. There's a woman, oh gosh, to read my own writing. There's, okay, I can't read this. Oh, I love Stacey Abrams. I love her. Black woman. Politics. Author. Great science fiction. Courageous. She's amazing. There's Dr. Teresa Bullard. She's a physicist. And she's also does, like, I'll call it magic. Magical journeys. And then there's, okay, what did I write here? I can't read this writing, and I wrote it down. Oh, I like Linda Houghton. Forgot her last name. She is my age, born the same year. Okay, and she's been a reporter on extraterrestrials and space stuff. Brilliant, brilliant. Also, my complexion. I met her years ago. But get to know black, brown, beige, tan, indigenous, all complexions, all backgrounds. There's the amazing, amazing, amazing Shirley Murphy. She is Nigerian and she does wonderful work with women. Look her up. There's a, what do you call it, a Zoom this Saturday. I don't have the link, or I would give it to you. I'm going to have the link. I don't have it yet. Get in touch with Shirley Murphy and tell her Audrye sent you. In terms of men, one of my favorites, who's brilliant and heart-centered, is Greg Braden, Greggbraden. And then there's Billy Carson. He's a black man, also brilliant, oh, and impeccably dressed. Oh my God. And get in touch with them. Get in touch with, oh, Nassim Harriman. He's a physicist and working on free energy. Learn about these people. He looks Middle Eastern to me. He was born in Switzerland. That doesn't mean what you are. I mean, I'm born in New York. Then there's, oh, yes. Oh, what's his name? Beckwith. Dr. Beckwith. Michael Bernard Beckwith. Wonderful guy. Brilliant. Caring. Black. And I'm not going to go African American. Some of these people may not be that. They might be Caribbean. Then that's ridiculous. Black, brown, beige. That's what I do. I call people that. Do I look white like a piece of paper? No. Then who did I have? Oh, I saw somebody. I thought he was really cool. I don't really know him. The Reverend Dr. Nicholas Grick. He impressed me. I can't even tell you why. I just know. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Look into some of the seminars, classes, um, anything, podcasts that these people are bringing out, and allow yourself to think. Like one of the things that I'm thinking, like I know him well. I haven't met him yet in person. Oh, and there's the ever famous Dr. Deepak Chopra from India. That's a genius if ever there was one. I don't always understand everything he's saying. I have to think about it and mull about it, which is actually good. It gets my brain working and it opens me up spiritually. That's good. You want to find people that know more than you do. Also, what you know. And people may know less, but they may be good at other things. I have certain friends that are outstanding dancers. So when I was in the States, they're not here where I am. I would hang out there because fun. And then I could move in a way that I preferred. And yeah, I like to dance. I love to dance. And I can dance. So that's another thing. As you go through the years, there's nothing to think, oh, I can't do that anymore. Yes, you can. Find some way to do it. I'm not going to do numbers anymore. I did the numbers like just before my birthday. Oh, I'm turning this, I'm turning that because I was ecstatic. That's done. So now I'm universal and eternal. And that's all you need to know. And that's it. Because I am universal and eternal. So are you. And in your meditations, in your affirmations, affirm your eternal. And breathe it in and feel it. Because we're made of light. When you do your breathing attunements, after you do the breathing and you get good at it, you breathe in light. Start with white light, clean everything, protect everything, golden light, enhance the vibration, and then whatever colors, blue can help you center. I like fuchsia. Here in Costa Rica, there's an area called the Blue Zone. I am my own fuchsia zone, and that's what I say. I am mostly organic, raw, vegan. And I had started eating eggs because I was told by a wonderful herbalist I needed one egg a week for the black matter in my brain. And yes, I began eating one a day. I'm cutting that out now, going back to getting my proteina from not only protein powder, because that could be a mixed bag, but from black beans. I sprout them and I make concoctions and they're good. From quinoa, I'm sprouting it. From garbanzos, chickpeas, and I make stuff raw organic and I eat it, some of it, one or another kind, every single day. to make sure I'm getting protein. Because I can live on salads, cacao, oh, I love cacao, and pipa, which is coconut water, right in the pod. I don't buy any of that stuff, and I don't recommend buying any of it. It's been chemicalized and who knows what. I don't eat it. As much as I love that, if I'm where I can't buy that, I will make juice out of some kind of fresh fruit. And if you think it doesn't matter and it's too hard and it's too expensive, it is expensive. That I will tell you. Then you choose how to use your money. Drink a lot of water. If you can, order from me, get your Kangen water machine, either the SD501 or the K8. It'll matter to you. Some people can go, I don't care. And then if you don't feel well, you'll care. You'll care. I've read where a lot of the younger people, Generation Z, Alphas, some are doing very well, some are not. Some are not eating well. Don't try to live on, here in Costa Rica, where I thought I'd be able to get fresh this and fresh that everywhere on the street. No, it's all fried garbage. And that's what I think of it as, fried garbage. I don't say that to the people, but I don't eat any of that. A lot of people do. So guess what's happening? There's now an obesity issue in Costa Rica. Why? Because they began copying certain American foods. Do I think that's smart? No, I do not. So if you're going to copy people, copy something that's going to benefit you. Don't copy stupid stuff. That doesn't make sense. And I'm going to speak what Greg Braden is teaching about a lot. Let me see what the timing is. Ooh, I'm going to complete. I will speak next time about using our human stuff rather than transhumanism, because I agree with Greg. We are scalable. AI is not. Does it take a little more work? Yes, it does. Do you get the benefit? Yes, you do. So we've done, I see 32 minutes, so I want you to be able to watch this in one fell swoop. So I'm going to, should I pick a card? No. What should I do? Okay, so the guidance for today is trust. Lift your frequency and then ask what is the best thing for you to focus on today. And then listen. So I'm going to ask, what is the best thing for me to focus on today, or for me to share with all of you today? And then I will tell you. Hold on. Trust and the power within. We are amazingly powerful, talented, amazing beings. Most people don't know. I didn't for years because they haven't explored. And they believe we're nothing, Nope. Nope. Lift your frequency daily, hourly if you need to, and it'll become your norm. Keep at it. So blessings, 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 blessings. Please like and love us. Please subscribe. Tell everyone about us. Share, share, share. Play, play, play. Win, win, win. Thank you. Bye.